starting new.
Hello, lovely people. Oh, yeah. All right. Good night, people. Good night, lovely people, beautiful people, precious people. Good night, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome into the live, people. Oh, that's not right. Okay, that's better. Good night, lovely people. Tonight we're gonna have a little bit of a conversation. You know, our conversations usually start one way and run the other, and end up on a completely different train track from the one it started on. But that's how I like it. I like it because there becomes a variety of viewpoints that we go over, and a variety of topics as well. Excuse me, that we end up going over whenever we come here to have the live. Tonight we are going to talk about, I chose tonight to start with Moses. Yeah. I chose to start off with Moses tonight because you see, we have been reading the Bible consistently. Who that? You see, we have been reading the Bible consistently every single day. And there has to be something for us to get out of all of this reading. We cannot just be reading the Bible and not get anything out of it. All right? So, all right, let's see this. So the first part of the conversation tonight, we are going to talk about Moses. We are going to talk about Moses and him having led the children of Israel out of Egypt and all of this thing. And as I've been reading the Bible, there have been a lot of questions that have come to my mind in regards to Moses himself. I always ask whether or not what Moses told the people there was any truth to it, or what had led Moses to lead the people the way he did. And I haven't found anything biblical that has steered me towards believing that Moses was chosen and Moses was had this inspiration, this godly inspiration, and nothing about what Moses did has led me there. If it has led you there, fine. If you want to share with me, or you wanna share something with me that I might choose to consider to change my mind, you are welcome. But as of right now, my dear people, I don't see anything that Moses had done for these people that will make me believe that Moses was divinely led. Yeah, nobody asked me for my opinion, but since this is my platform, this is my channel, I say how I feel on my channel, and as long as it's not in violation with the people who run this platform, I'm not scared to say how I feel about this Moses thing. I believe Moses was running a cult. Moses had all these people, take all these people out of Egypt. I guess Moses wanted to be seen as a deliverer. He wanted to be seen as I'm not sure he wanted them to see him as a god, but he wanted to earn their respect, and he wanted them to reverence him. He wanted them to see him as great, So he was going to pull off this great escape out of Egypt for them. And then he was going to brainwash them into believing that because he had pulled off this great escape for them, he was, bigger than them, mightier than them, he was chosen, whatever else he told them, they would believe. One thing that has stuck with me from having read the Bible and Moses. One thing that has stuck with me. Let's think about this. Let's put religion aside and let's think like rational people. Now, Moses was raised in the Pharaoh's house. All right, let's take that into consideration. Moses was privy to the better things of life according to what the pharaohs own. Okay, the pharaohs were wealthy and they were rulers. They had a lot of authority and a lot of power. So Moses was exposed to all of that authority and power and the finer things that the pharaohs could afford. Moses grew up with those things. So we are going to say that Moses also had an Egyptian education. So Moses knew, hello Manny, what's up? Moses got an Egyptian education. And we know from history that the Egyptians were very, very advanced. From early on, the Egyptians were very advanced. And Moses was in the Pharaoh's house getting all that education. Who else do you think would have been better to convince the children of Israel that they could lead them out of Egypt safely and bring them to a safe place so that they would no longer be slaves and they would be able to establish their own society? Hey Kim, hi Kim, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Who would be better to take people out of Egypt? Who would be better than Moses? Nobody. So Moses was the perfect person. He was the perfect person. And Moses capitalized on that. Because he sort of had dual citizenship, like dual loyalty, because he was loyal to the children of Israel because he was a descendant of. And he was also loyal to the pharaohs because that's where he was raised. These are the people who he knew as immediate family because that's where he was raised. So I believe that Moses himself believed that, well, this is my opportunity to shine. It's like a Jim Jones. Jim Jones, he had this whole grand idea that he was more than he really was, and he was a prophet, and because people with warped minds, they are able to lead other people who don't have their minds intact. They're easily led by people with warped minds. So it was that Jim Jones had this warped mind, and he was able to convince the people to come, leave all that, you follow me. And then they followed him into California, and then he gathered them up, and then he said, okay, now follow me down. After he have got you hook, line, and sinker, he can get you to do just about anything. The important thing is to get you. Once he has gotten you, he can twist you and turn you any way he wants. So the same with Jim Jones, he got those people to trust him and to believe him. And once he got them initially, he was able to continue to manipulate them into doing whatever he wanted them to do. And he got them to give away, sell away, or whatever, all that they had, and give him the money and go with him all the way down there into the jungles of Guyana. And I see with Moses no different. Moses knew that he had an upper hand on the people because he was more educated. He had been educated by the Egyptians, so he was more educated. The people are going to believe anything he says. We were talking about this the other day, and I mentioned that, you ever like from imagine you are from a poor community, and this one person from this poor community is able to advance and go to college and go to university and go abroad. This person is exposed. This person has seen the world. And this person comes back into your little community where everybody who is born there die there. Nobody leaves. But this one particular person has left and has gone and has seen the world and is experienced and educated. And he comes back and he starts this movement. A lot of people gonna run follow him, right? He comes back with this ideology. And everybody is going to follow him because they believe in him, because he is more learned than they are. He has gone abroad. He has seen the world. He has had more experiences. And people always believe that there is better outside of where they are. So that person could go to the university, go to America, wherever, and then come back, and he could easily develop a following. Easily, just like that. He has enough charisma. He could easily develop a following, and people would follow him and listen to every word he says, and they will say, yeah, I saw John tell me, because say America, John go learn them something there now. And I think so was the case with Moses. And so he used that. He used the fact that he was raised in the Pharaoh's house. So he was educated. And he used that on the children of Israel. Because no. You tell me, so someone over there say me not have no sense. But that is okay with me. That is fine with me if you don't say me not have no sense. That is fine with me if you don't say me crazy. But look on this now. These children, these people who were in Egypt at the time, and wherever else in the world, who made those people? That's my question. Who made those people? All right, we get to no answer. What are the odds that the same person who made the Egyptians, the Syrians, and everybody else in the world, what are the odds that this individual would now, out of everybody in the world, this individual chose one man, and it wasn't even one good man. It was one deceitful, lying, and thieving man named Jacob. He chose this one man. One man, out of this entire world. And he says to this one man that your seeds, I'm going to select you and your offsprings. You are going to be my chosen people. I am going to hear your prayers. I am going to answer to your pleas and your supplications, and to hell with the rest of the world. What are the odds? I don't think I'm crazy. Me crazy. I'm just thinking rationally. Because I don't see any God doing that. Me not see it. If you don't see it, you don't tell me, but me not see it. I don't see any God creating this entire world, a world full of people, and he choose one single man out of this whole wide world and tell this one man that all of his descendants, everybody who descend out of his loins, he's choosing only them to give love and grace. One man. So what was his plan for the rest of the world? Just to destroy the rest of the world? The rest of the world they weren't worth anything to him. Stephen, you hold on there here, cause when I start talk, them sitting there, me need to go get me. Wanna give me 2 seconds. Let me go get the fan here, so before we start run hot. Here I come again with love and not hatred. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow I all the days of my life. Oh, sing it to me, children. Oh. All right. What you say, Stephen? You say me a Jamaican? Yeah, I'm Jamaican. 100% Jamaican. Yeah. Norland, what's up? Yeah. So tonight I'm doing a little bit of an investigation, Stephen. Yeah. I'm talking about this Moses in the Bible. Let me try if it, let me say it. All right. I gotta take a sip of my white rum. I gotta take a sip of my white rum. All right. So I can talk to you. Yes, people. So wanna tell me now. Watcha. So wanna tell me now. How comes? Wanna tell me now? How comes? How comes this God is going to say to Moses? Myself probably comes so this come probably later. I would have gone answer. But anyway. Wanna tell me now? How comes this God is going to take Moses and say to Moses, well, these people are the people that I am going to give grace and honor and love and protection and all these things to, and then to hell with the rest of the world. So he has basically, you would mean that this God would basically just banish everybody else on the earth to hell. You know, they do whatever they want. They, you know, he ain't got nothing to do with them and whatever they are doing. All he got for them is curse. And then he choose this one man to give blessings to. And the thing is, they didn't even get the blessing. They didn't even get blessing because all they got was destruction and curse and everything. And then Moses tell them, oh, it's because them disobedient. Oh, it's because, of course, as the people were going to be disobedient. Would you be able to follow all those, the 10 commandments and the 600 and how many precepts that Moses gave to the people, nobody would be able to, because I know I certainly would not be able to follow those things. I wouldn't be able to. And that is why the people had to constantly be sacrificing animals. Because they couldn't keep up. They couldn't keep up. Every morning as they wake up, the first thing they have to think about is how many animals they're going to sacrifice today. How many animals they going to sacrifice today for the sins. Even for sins they had not even committed yet. They had to still be sacrificing. And Moses was successful with this bandulo. Moses was successful with this bandulo thing that he pulled off on the descendants of Jacob. He was. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. And everything that Moses told the people, Moses wanted to make sure that the people did not rebel. He didn't want the people to rebel. Remember, he constantly talked about not wanting the people to rebel. He didn't want the people to start questioning him. Notice that when his sister questioned him, notice what happened to her after she questioned him. She ended up with leprosy. How it was that she got the leprosy, I don't know. How it was that the young man who was with her would questioned Moses' position, how the earthquake came and opened up and took in his tent, I don't know. I don't know if I should believe that is true. I don't know if I should believe that is true, or was there something more nefarious going on that caused the earth to open up and swallow that guy who also questioned Moses' motives. Y'all don't know that story? Yeah. I mean by know that part of the story. Yeah. And Moses was leading the children of Israel. There was a guy, his name was, what the guy name again? I forget the guy's name. Don't quote me. I'm going to have my Bible here with me. But there was a guy who, I don't remember his name. But you can't go look it up, man. But there was this guy who, he and Moses' sister Miriam were talking. They're having a little conversation. They were saying like, we don't understand what's going on with our leader Moses. Moses has told us repeatedly that we are not allowed to marry anybody that is not a descendant of Jacob. But look at him. He didn't marry a whole Ethiopian. So how come he gets to marry an Ethiopian, but he don't want us to marry anybody that is not a descendant of Jacob? And so the two of them brought this concern to Aaron. Aaron was Moses' brother. Say, Aaron, look into this. Look at this. This is something right here. So something right here. How is it that Moses go tell us we can't marry anybody but who is not a descendant of Jacob, but he is married to a whole Ethiopian? And Aaron said to them, say on right. Aaron said, say on right. You have a great point, You have a great point. Man, what's up? So Aaron went to Moses and said, hey bro, listen, some concerns rising in the camp, and our sister Miriam has brought it to my attention, that they are talking about how come you marry a whole Ethiopian while you keep them, they can't marry anybody who is not a descendant of Jacob, yada, 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 yada. And Moses got angry. Moses got angry because, how dare them question him. Marlon, what's up? How are you doing, my love? Yeah, Moses got upset. Like, how dare them question him? He is the boss, he is the ruler. Whatever he says goes. They don't ask no question. They just do as he say, but not as he do. And because of that, he claims that God struck down his sister with leprosy, and God opened up the ground, and the ground swallowed up the tent of the other guy, and all of his wife and his children and everybody who was in his tent with him. The earth swallowed them up. And I'm like, nice to meet you, Marlon. How are you doing, my love? Thank you for that pleasant greeting. I hope you're having a good night down there in Brazil. Is it night for you now, or is it daytime? It is almost 10 o'clock at night for me. What time is it for you? Okay. So as I was saying, now, I don't even think that story that Miriam got the leprosy, after she had asked that question about Moses and who he married, and that the earthquake opened up and took in that guy. I think the author, who was Moses, wrote these things because Moses wanted his readers to believe this narrative, to believe the craziness that was going on in his head, to believe that he was this chosen person and that these things had happened. Because if he was able to convince the other people that these things happened because they questioned him, then he could get the other people to comply. You understand? Because when people are afraid, if you can scare them into not doing something, then they won't do it. You have a higher chance that they won't do it. But if they are not scared of any consequences, they're gonna do whatever they want to do. Why is Marlon? You are guess to know our country now. Oh, Marlon says I am invited to his country. He will be my host. Isn't that sweet? He's from Brazil, guys. I remember the last man we go to Brazil week before last. I remember the man when I remember. I whisper me now Marlon for here. I remember one man. Where was that man from again? Philly? I don't remember where he was from. But he met some Brazilian girl online or something like that. And he went down there. To go meet her. I don't know if his body is back yet, but they found him. Quote. But here is Marlon. Marlon is inviting me to Brazil. He says he's inviting me and he's going to be the host. Thank you, Marlon, for the invite, but me not come. Thank you, but me not come. Me not come. Marlon said, do you speak Portuguese or Spanish? Yo hablo español, but I don't know a word in Portuguese. Not one word. But I know Portuguese does have some words that have the same, some. Anyway, we're going to continue. We're going to continue talking about this Moses thing. Where are my people? Where my people at? Because we're not going to talk about Moses the whole night, I already said what I say when it comes on to Moses. I've already said what I said. And I've already believed what I believe. And nobody's challenging me. Nobody's challenging me on what I say about Moses. So, is that I'm afraid to challenge me? Because I don't know if I'm right. are or you are in doubt, you are welcome, Marlon. You are welcome, my love. You are welcome. So I noticed nobody want to challenge me when I talk about this Moses and his little con artist self. Yeah? I don't want to say anything. And that tells me that me struck a nerve. That tell me that, yeah, that tell me that my brain firing something. Wanna get me? Yeah. Because, where's a bona fide? Where's a bona fide? What that nope means? What does that nope mean? Eh? I mean, when I talk about when we talk about the Bible, I give my views on the Bible. I know so but people get them britches in a bundle like Trev. Where I say Trev, you're not afraid. Afraid of who? Afraid of what? Them say, oh, you're not afraid of blasting. Blast you no come to me no foolishness about blasting. Nonsense. Questions were made to be asked, and you can't be following something like a sheep and not ask no questions and not evaluate what it is that you are following. Yeah. So since we start to evaluate this thing, I realize it's a bunch of cock-a-doodle story. You say you want to know my country? Marlon, I live in America. Which country you want to know about? America? I'm Jamaican. You want to know about Jamaica? You want to go visit Jamaica? Hmm? Talk to me. I don't know what to tell you about America. To be honest with you, I don't know what to tell you about America. You'd have to come and see. Because all I do is live here. All I do is live and work here. I don't know anything about America, to be honest with you. I only knew enough to get me the little piece of book. I don't know nothing else about America. I see politics going on, fine. But I don't know anything else about America. America is a melting pot of cultures. I may stick to my own culture because I wash my chicken, I season my meat, yeah, I season my pot. So I don't know. I don't know. America don't have no specific culture, right? And I still eat Jamaican food. I seek out Jamaican food wherever I can find it. And when I can't find Jamaican food, I seek it out. So I can cook it. But so I don't know about American culture. You say you will go where? You will come to America if I will host you? Yes, Mr. Bonifide, you know hear as you say want me to invite him over. You know hear him say he will come if I am his host. I want to meet you in person. Mr. Bonifide, I'm come on and the man not top look me, but I always be a broke man. They always broke. I mean, I know what me do, so me keep on a truck be a broke man. Listen, remember in a Bonafide, so my popular top beat. So therefore, nobody can trick me again. He says your joy is contagious. That's a good thing, because that's what we're spreading this season. We are spreading joy. No hatred, no cruelty to each other. We are spreading joy. That's what we are spreading. All right. OMG. Dismiss the birds because the little falcon has arrived. It's time if we dismiss the birds because the falcon has arrived. In full of lyrics. Marlon, you got a lot of lyrics. Oh my gosh, Marlon, you too much. He said dismiss the birds, the falcon has arrived. Oh my God, there. Oh my God, never come deliver me. you are, you are funny. But I know we can't gone, you know. I think she was here earlier. I think she was here earlier. I don't know where Miss Kids there. I don't know where she, I don't know where they, I don't know where they come chat with me. Because I'm not gonna talk about Moses. I'm not gonna talk about Moses the whole night. I'm not gonna talk about Moses all night because there's just so much I'm gonna say about Moses and in cult activities. You know. Excuse me. And Moses carry the people them, same carry them across the sea. The journey from Egypt, the journey from Egypt for go cross the river Jordan and go over in Jericho could have take them 2 days. And you mean to tell me say that journey could have take them 2 days. And Moses carry the people them in the wilderness of Zin and have them in there for 40 years. The people, no one of the people them did start rebel. No one of the people them did start rebel. Of course, would you? Wouldn't you rebel? You understand? Take them from Egypt and have them in the wilderness. Yeah. Take them and have them in the wilderness for 40 years. You understand? Him said the people that were guided by what the Bible say? Oh, Marlon say you wanna work and live in America? If you want to work and live in America, you got to go to the American Embassy and get a work visa. Yeah, I wouldn't be able to help you with that because I wouldn't be able to help you with that. You'll be on your own. And then you might look for a green card. He said my pizza maker and a waiter. When I forget green card, you know see what they want somebody make a green card, what they do to me? Me say, me could have me rightful man go talk about. Go talk me they get somebody green. Me, they should have beat me and make me go up on the news. You must think me a mad somebody. No, brother. Not at all, me love. Not at all. Once somebody me sorry for me gonna go get green card. The next thing I don't have courthouse me end up with chain round me hand, them chain round me waist, chain round me foot and all the wicked sin thing there. Me could have went off my rightful mind. They would have never catch America. They would have never spend American dollar. Me? No sir. Once bitten, twice shy. Me could have never do that again. But Marlon say he's a pizza maker and he's a waiter. So you would do very well in the entertainment industry. You would do great. You would do great for yourself. Without my assistance, without my intervention. You would do great, my love. What you say? What you... Marlon, baby yourself. Marlon said, me don't want to hire him to work with me. But me not have employees. Me not have employees, Marlon. Me not have no work for give nobody to do. All of my little work what me I do, and me I do it myself. Yeah, me I do it myself. You can't come to America and work. Me don't need a waiter. I don't need a waiter and I don't need a pizza maker. I can make my own pizza. My pizza come ready make. Oh, what? My pizza come ready make. So, Marlon, I look smart if you pimp out. Listen, Marlon, you look smart if you pimp out. Not that's one that pimp me out. You are on your own, my love. You can come to America on your own. You can find your way around on your own. And yeah, lots of people like pizza in America. I don't eat pizza. I don't eat pizza unless I make it. It's on a very, very rare occasion that that I will eat a slice of pizza. It's been years I haven't tasted a slice of pizza. I mean, I eat a fake sitting there. If you go to Caesars, you order one pizza in a 5 seconds, the pizza ready. Really? Them take out one already pre-made dough out of fridge and a sprinkle sitting pan here and sprinkle and should be now one oven so and take out. You make them something there. Make them things there. Mm-mm. I know I'm going to die, but but I will die a happy woman, knowing say at least me never overburden my body with all of them nonsense there. Maybe you start a speed dating life from Marlon. Marlon, do you need to date somebody in America? Talk to me. You want to date somebody in America? Come on, so Walipa, you don't see the amount of thirsty people them out the bona fide. You don't see them? Me say a Walipa thirsty, especially women up in them 40s and 50s and 60s. I mean, I say, what is wrong with us in this age group? We should have learned all the lessons we needed to learn in our 20s and 30s. What we doing in these 50s and 60s, picking up ourselves, going halfway around the world, going to go run up and down to go meet a man who tell you he like you on the internet. You're on the internet. Lots of people on the internet are seeing you. Lots of people on the internet. Lots of people on the internet will tell you they like you. But just hold on the people. Hold on. Okay. Lots of people on the internet will tell you they like you. But that don't mean you pick up yourself, go halfway around the world, figure meet somebody you have never met before. Brother, you're not very adventurous. That's all I can say. Me not have them kind of adventurous bones in my body. Because I would never leave from here to go anywhere to go meet no stranger. After me, I'm Boniface and I have too much love and respect. Child, not to mention the love and respect, but not to mention how me afraid and not trust. So I must meet somebody on the internet. And I must pick up myself now. I must pick up myself and go to Kenya. Me meet one man on the internet and pick up myself. I'm going to fly halfway around the world and go to Kenya. Go meet this man. Me don't know this man. Me don't know where him live. Me don't know him culture. Me don't know this somebody at all. And me go lay down and close my eyes and go to sleep in this place that I don't know and I don't know anybody. And no, sir, miss me with that. Not I, my love. I wouldn't do that. That would never be me. That would never be me. By chance, just because, let me tell you, say, it was just because of who I knew why I end up getting tricked before. Because that wouldn't happen to me. That would the only reason why that trick, when I see me talk about on my channel, the only reason why that person was able to come into my space and trick me was because of his sister that I knew. But other than that, nobody can trick me, so I must be mad. Figure end up in a body bag. Child! Figure end up in a body bag. Walk go over America, walk go over there and come back lay down. Walk go over there for my 2 foot and come back for my back. No. Happy Saturday night to you, Michibo. Michibo, what's up? How you doing? Happy Saturday night to you, my love. Not me. Yes, man. Set me up. Let me tell you, it's a bona fide. Set me up big time, I tell you. Let me tell you, set me up. That could have never happened to me again. Me, I tell you. Could happen to me again. You say, what you say, you're the cool? What? It's not cold time yet. It's just September. What do you mean by you're cold? Is it raining? What's up with that? It was raining here this morning, but yeah, the day kind of did clear up nicely. I know winter yet, so how comes you're cold already? Child, stop it. Behave yourself. Stop it. Oh, you've been having a lot of rain. Oh, New York get a lot of rain. It seems like there's a system that's probably moving up the East Coast. Because I had rain last night too, into this morning. So maybe that's why. And so many day here, Michibu. My day here tonight that I run off my mouth. Was running off my mouth, was talking about Moses. But apparently we had rain, but it isn't that cold. You see? And not winter yet, it shouldn't be cold yet. But this weather can be so unpredictable, you never know. You never know. 63 is good temperature. 63 is not too bad. You can function in 63. You might just need one light coat. White, very light jacket. Oh, days are hot and the nights are cold. Well, you need one live blanket then. You need one live blanket. But 63 is good weather. If you talk about 43 now, then you're talking about, yeah, feeling nifty. Yeah, 43 is cold. 50 even. Might got a little chill on it. Oh, 57. 57 sound like the temperature gone down. Where the bonfire? New York, right? And New York, you're there, Canada. You need one light blanket. You need one light blanket for warm you up. And where the, by the way, the outside? Because if you're inside, you shouldn't be cold. You should have a little bit of warmth, you know. No, sir. I don't want to hire you, Marlon. Maybe actually. Then if you're half naked, what you expect? And you have windows open, child, please. You're a mess. You're a mess. If you have windows open and you're half naked and the temperature is going down, don't you expect to be cold? What's up with you? Eh? What's going on with you, child? Oh my goodness. Michibu, I saw on the news that one of the persons who was shot at the parade that you went to the other day, that one person passed away. Did you see that? I saw it on the news that one person passed away. Oh my God, that has to be so sad. Yeah, one young man passed away from all the people that were shot. Several people were shot. Oh, you're not going back over there? Oh my goodness. And I hear that it's a nice little celebration. I hear that it's a nice little celebration that they do every year. That is so sad. People, you notice that people can't gather anywhere anymore? Anywhere you gather, anywhere there is a crowd, I try to stay away. You know, people having all kinds of celebrations. All kinds of celebrations. They send me some kind of stuff in the mail about them gathering for, if you want to be like a volunteer for Kamala and all them something. No, sir, if me can't volunteer from in the safety of my home, me not doing it. Me not come gather with no one. Me not come gather with nobody. No, the only people going to gather is at work. And not just because me have my bills. That's it. I'm not going nowhere, go be gathering up with nobody. Because it's a bunch of crazy people out there. People using guns uh, uh, like I wonder if people think that when they shoot people, people are gonna come back. Like, what's going on in their minds? What is happening? Why people just think that the best solution for every problem is a gun? No, sir. And people using guns as toys. You know, like when we were younger, if you see a crowd of people and you want to scare them, you blow up a balloon, you pop the balloon, or something like that. But it seems like people are using guns for the same purpose, forgetting that when they shoot that gun, the bullets don't have eyes, and somebody could lose their life. Like, I don't know. And this here gun culture here in this America here, this gun culture here, something got to be done about it. One thing. No, man, something have to be done about it. It cannot be bona say a video game. You think, you look at them can't separate video game from reality. You look at them cannot separate video game from reality. Yeah, man, we need gun reform. We cannot go on like this. We cannot go on like this. We cannot go on like this. And parents should start protesting and stop sending them picnic go to school. But the school them sit down the empty. I know so when they do that, them are going to put in law and say them are going to send parents to jail if they not send your picnic come to school and all these things. You understand? Me not willing to keep my child home and send her go to no school. Because we cannot continue like this as a nation. As a people that have all them constitutional right to have them gun. Your constitutional right to have your gun and my constitutional right is to have my child. How about that? So to hell with you and your gun. My constitutional right is to have my child. And to have my child live, I have my child bury me, not me bury my child. And too many children, the pity them now get sick and dead. The pity them now born with congenital disease and dead. The pity them are coming up healthy children, getting ready to be able to contribute positively to society. And then you go, and then you bring your scallywag, rambunctious child to go in other people in place with gun in the school with gun, go analyze my child. Go analyze the teacher. And then you want to tell me that, oh, you need to have your gun. Like, come on now. Yes, my friend here says a lot of people have resorted to homeschooling, and that is true. Lots of people resort to homeschooling, but how many people can do homeschooling? How many people can do homeschooling? People still got to go out of their homes to work. You understand? The children still got to socialize. Because the children need to socialize. A lot of these children are too isolated. You understand? And parents need to pay attention to their children. Do your child have friends? Does your child have friends? How does your child relate to their friends? Or do they communicate with their friends? Do you see them talking with their friends on the phone and laughing and talking? Is your child having a good time with life? Is your child enjoying life? Your child don't have to work to pay bills. Don't have to work to buy food. Don't have to work to buy clothes. Don't have to do nothing. So your child don't have those responsibilities. What your child should be concerned about is his bookwork and his social life. And you have to monitor your child to see if those things are intact. And if they're not, then you got to do something about it. Because children need to socialize with each other. They need to have disagreements, and parents need to monitor and see, how does your child handle a disagreement? How does your child handle a loss at a game? You know, or God say, who a monitor me? You know, so me need somebody to monitor me. But me can't find nobody. Find me somebody now. Cause I look like me need some monitoring. God say, God say, you look like me need some monitoring. I can't with you. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Me need somebody to monitor me for true. But you are here. You are right here. A lot of these kids are on video games 24/7, and all you are right. They are on video games 24/7. Nobody monitoring them. The parents lead them with the video game, and all these video games have on them is these shooting games. Like, who buy them something for them pitney? Don't give me a good answer. Who buys those things for their kids? Would not be me. Would not be me. I've never bought any of them nonsense for my pitney them. Never. The only thing my pitney them can guarantee, so them can find at this house, is books and more books. Not even TV. Not even TV, because I don't watch TV. You understand? What is Nia? Hello? Wait, that one Nia do here, so. What you? Oh. Oh, we had to put on eyelash? In here, you put it on eyelash, or you just Oh, me I talk to you now, answer. Oh.
You not hear me?
Oh, no, me I hear you. No, me I hear you.
You hear me?
Yeah, me I hear you now.
I tell us me do eyelash, me do ear, me do nails, everything.
Oh.
Everything.
You go on with yourself.
Yeah,
Watch out. Nia put on eyelash. You put on the eyelash them one at a time?
Yeah, the single one me I put on.
Oh. Watch out, people. Now they put on eyelash like crazy now this Saturday night, yeah.
A big match. See, let me what you call it?
Okay. Then when you don't put on the eyelash now, you put on mascara on it? Or you put on the mascara before you put it on?
It depends on what she wants to put on for her eye.
Oh.
I'm gonna put on no mascara on it.
Oh. Okay. So when you put them on one by one, about how much you put in to give the fullness?
They want it thin looking natural.
Mm-hmm.
The sauce gold.
Oh. Okay.
For fusion lash.
Yeah,
fusion lash. That's one different type of lash. That's more money. So you kinda
fusion lash. Wanna hear them something here? Oh, good job. How are you located near? In here, tell the people them where you locate, can't find the people them who put on lashes.
No, I'm gonna look. She did it. You don't know what happened. You don't hold on, babe. There, hold on. You don't know what happened.
People me there, so for you, for those of you over here, yeah. Andrea, I see you. How you doing? Good night, Andrea.
Make sure tell you.
Okay. All right, make we continue. I'll watch Nia the so Nia do her thing. She's putting on some lashes there on her clients. Oh, God, you put on lashes too? Wanna put on lashes too? Actually, I thought you were coming on YouTube. I am on YouTube, Andrea. You wanna see me? I am on YouTube, my love. I mean, I was wondering how come I didn't see you come in, you know? I was wondering how comes I didn't see you. But I am here, I am right here. I am right here on the tube, my love. The conversation is going on. Oh, yes, I am on both. I am on both. I was over here first. We were talking about Moses, but the people them not talk with me. Them just sit down and listen to me, and maybe I say here or no, here or yeah. Because as I said, I was going to talk about whether or not Moses's plans were inspired by any god, or Moses was just Moses pull a fast one on the people and got away with it, you know. And that's just my position. So Moses lead the people into this cult. He led the people into this cult, and the effects of that cult is still pervasive even today. Even today. We still facing the effects of Moses' cult. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Hold on there. Me I go mute you, Mia. Mia, oi. Mia. Watch ya. Okay, there we go. Alright, there we go. Alright, lovely people. Make we continue talking. Yes, Andrea. So that's what we were talking about. I was talking about Moses. I mean, I tell them, say, me think Moses pull a fast one and Moses tricky people them. Nia, let me see it now. Nia, let me see eyelash where I do now. Oh yeah, it look very nice. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. You do a good job. Good job. Alright, when after that me put me up on mute again because near background too noisy. Near background too noisy. Anyway, make we continue. Let us continue talking. Where is Cad? Cad, they have been asking for you, so show up yourself. Where are you? We had moved on to talking about the children the children in this school. But God, lovely people, let me ask you something. Anybody remember about a year or so ago, there was this Jamaican girl, 13-year-old child down there. It was in, I think, at Pembroke Pines or somewhere yesterday. I think at the Pembroke Pines, Miramar, somewhere around there. So, and the little girl, a girl at the school, hateful child, created a fake Instagram account with the little Jamaican girl's name, and put on the account that they're gonna shoot up the school and all of this nonsense they put up on the Instagram account. And the police went to the school and arrested the little girl, 13 years old, put her in a handcuff, arrested her, and carried her go to jail. Must about 12 days she spent in a jail. You understand? And imagine this little white boy, where the police, the FBI identify him online, making threats to do school shooting online, and them going house and they sit there and talk with his father, and talk with this little boy, and his father, like they were just casual friends. They were just having a casual meeting. They were just having a casual meetup. Like this was not some serious ish. So they sat there, talked with the dad, and listened to the conversation. How casual the conversation was that the police was having with this guy, with this guy and this kid. The police did not seem like there was any urgency on their part, as though there was any seriousness. You understand? It didn't seem as though they were treating the situation with the seriousness that it deserved. And they said, okay, I just make a report that we made contact with you, that we talked with you. Do you think if that kid was black, they was going to just walk away and just say, okay, I will just make a report that we made contact with you? They would have hauled his behind right off to jail for making online threats, just like how they did with the 13-year-old girl in Miami. And they could have investigated and found out the AP address. They could have found out the AP address for the computer that was used, and they could have found out that the little girl was saying the truth and say it could not have been her, it was not her. But they were not interested because it was a little black girl, so they insisted that they were going to handcuff her and haul her behind off to jail. And that's what they did to her. They handcuffed her and hauled her off to jail for 12 days. Had her in jail for 12 days. So me tell you that the biases still go on. Tamir Rice had as a BB gun, a play gun. A play gun he had. And the police unalive him. And this boy with a long old rifle. A long old rifle. And I'm carrying this boy alive. I'm carrying this boy alive. While mothers tonight abandon them belly. Because them lose them pitney. A wife have to raise now her 2 children without their father. A mother gone. Like, are you serious? And this boy get to surrender. And him have got the long gun in him, and look how many of us get unalived and never even as much as a piece of stick in our hand. Never even have as much as a piece of bramble in our hand and get unalive. And this has been happening so frequently. You remember the boy down in South Carolina named Dylan Roof? Or remember how that boy went into the Emmanuel Church, whatever that church they name, and go unalive the 9 people after him going to the church, and the people them welcome him, and the people them have them prayer meeting, and then the boy get up and unalive all of the people them in the church. You remember? And the police them carry him go give him Burger King as those Burger King or McDonald's, whatever. Them carry him go buy him food. As if they are saying, we are rewarding you because you did something good. You understand? The boy will kill the people up in Buffalo. You understand? See there? Him get to surrender. You understand? Dan Bowman, how you doing? He gets to surrender. Nothing happened to him. He gets to surrender. All of them are the little rascals that running around with pew-pew and pew-pew in the schools. Pew-pew in the children in the school. Them end up getting away. They end up being taken into custody. Yeah, they end up being taken into custody. Make your little black son have as much as the lipstick and I'm on. Make your little black son have as much as that lipstick in I'm on. You understand? He gonna get unalived. He gonna get unalived. Alex, how you doing? Oh my God, me I try to get a ring from my finger, but it not come off. Yeah. So this is how it is here. This is how it is here in America. It's a 2-tier system. One for the and one for the. And you all saw that SSB TV. Did you all see that one? As soon as the shooting happened, they hurriedly jump out, and the little boy Shermanheimer. Don, what's up? The little autistic young man. He is the only African American amongst those who were unalive. His parents were looking for him and posting his photograph all over the place so that anybody could see him, would know that he was autistic and he needed help, to navigate what was going on and stuff. And SSB TV, those are the rascals, grabbed that child's picture off of Facebook. Grabbed the child's picture after the parents had posted the picture on Facebook, and they grabbed the picture off of Facebook and posted it over on TikTok and said it was the shooter. And clearly, that's why I say I do not accept their apology. They can take that apology and go stick it where the sun don't shine. Why I do not accept their apology? When that photograph of the little boy Shermanheimer, when that photograph was posted, the caption was clear. The caption was clear that they are looking for this little boy, and he was autistic, and they wanted anybody who had seen him to approach him with caution and to help him. To help him because he was not going to be able to navigate the situation on his own. And you saw when the family members posted that picture, and you saw the caption, so you knew that little boy was not the shooter. SSB TV, you are an affiliate of ABC, is a set of crosses. Yeah. You knew. Because the same place where you pulled the picture from had a caption that identified this child as an autistic child for whom his parents were desperately searching. So you knew this could have not have been the shooter, because the police said they had the shooter in custody. And it took them all of over 24 hours to come out with a lame apology. SSB TV, you can take that apology and you can shove it, because we're not accepting that apology, because you know what you did. You did it deliberately, and because it is a because it is a political season, it's a politics season, it's an election season. So you thought he was going to just spin the narrative. You thought he was just going to spin the narrative and put up the picture of a little black boy as though we don't know the kinds of children, the kinds of people who usually are so emotionally bankrupt that they're going to take a weapon and go on a killing spree in a school. Yeah, we know. We know. Yeah. I want you done. You know, so I don't play much. I don't play much, you know. You understand? Oh, you like my jacket? Yeah, I just want it is supposed to be a blouse. It's supposed to be a blouse. But I just put it over here so and tie it up because I like the color. I like the color, so I just put it over like this. But it's supposed to be a blouse that is supposed to come around and do like this in the front and then tie around the neck, something like that. Yeah. So we ain't be accepting WSB TV's apology because they knew exactly what they were doing and they did it with malice. They did it with malice because they wanted to switch to change the narrative. They wanted to flip the switch on us. Yeah. And I hope that they continue to make some James and Jennifer Crumley out of these parents, out of these low IQ parents. Why would you buy a gun for a child? You don't buy a gun for a child. No, you don't. You understand? The father himself, you understand, can't be too smart, can't be too bright. Can't be too bright at all. Police come to your house and say them have evidence that your son is posting cryptic messages online saying that he gon' pew up the school. And you talk to the police. You talk to the police. And shortly thereafter you go buy one gun. You go buy one gun and give to this emotionally unstable child. You go buy a gun to give to a teenager. What is a teenager doing with a gun? A teenager is supposed to be able to navigate this world. You understand me? And even if they are having conflicts with other teenagers, this is when you teach them how to resolve conflict. This is how you teach them to either resolve the conflict, agree to disagree, and move on. You know. But it's not when you give them a gun and, you know, for them to go settle scores with a gun. Like, why would you give a child a gun? You say, Andrea says, contentious done with prejudicial intentions towards the artistic boy. Yes, they had prejudicial intentions when they posted a little boy's picture. When they posted that little boy's picture and captioned it as though he was the shooter. Because them knew it wasn't going to be no black boy. He was not going to be no black boy going to no school. Going to no school, go do that mess. Did you see that interview? Oh my God. There's a little girl. There is this little girl. I'm gonna post the interview. If I find, I think I downloaded the interview. I don't know if I posted it yet, but I'm gonna post it on my channel. I'm gonna post it on TikTok. The little girl was in the class, in the same class as the shooter. She said the shooter got up and he left the classroom. The little girl said he came back and he knocked on the door because the doors can only be opened like from inside. So he knocks on the door and the teacher says to her to go open the door and let him in. She goes to the door and she said just like her mom had always taught her to look out the door to see who is there before she opened the door. She said she looked out the door and she saw him pulling out the longest gun she had ever seen in her life out of a bag. So my question is, where was this bag hidden? Where was this bag hidden? And when was this bag hidden in the school? That is my question. Because the little boy was in class. He was in class. Then he got up. He left out of the class. And then he came back with the gun in a bag. The little girl said when she looked out the door, she saw him pulling out a long gun out of a bag. So I am wondering if the little boy, I'm wondering how far him live from the school. Did the little boy come to the school before and come hide this bag on campus? Because if he came to school with a bag with a long gun in it, it would be an odd-shaped bag, right? It would have to be a long bag. Wouldn't that raise some alarm as to why would a child be coming to school with a long bag that can accommodate a long gun as opposed to a little backpack? You get what I'm saying? So I don't know. I hope this little boy be honest and tell us how did this gun get on campus? It looked like the boy did hide the gun there. Yeah, look like the boy hide the gun. The boy hide the gun. I don't know if he come to the school overnight or maybe overnight. School is just open, so maybe overnight. The boy got there and hide the gun in the school. Somewhere in the school. That is why I was able to come out of the class and go retrieve the gun. Wasn't he searched before entering the compound? That is the thing. Maybe them not search before them enter. But even so, Andrea, it was a long gun. The little girl said the gun was in a bag and he was pulling out the gun out of the bag. So that tells me that the gun was hidden somewhere on campus. I don't know what is going on right there, so. It is clear. I don't know how to do this. How to do this? How to do this, people? I don't know how to do this. Not try to find a way. Not try to find out a way to do this. I don't know how. But anyway, I will figure. A whole lot of unanswered questions. Because they said the school has this as a system where the teachers like press a button to alert authorities that they have an active shooter. You understand? So I don't know if the school have metal detectors. I don't know what measures the school have in place to ensure that no guns don't come on campus. I don't know. Not trying to find a way for it. Not trying to find a way to take this down, but I don't know how to do it. I try to find a way. How you do this, you know? How you do this, Andrea? People, King. How me remove this, cause I don't know if you do them something here, you know. I'm not used to them something here. Um, video flip, live, settings, live event activity. I don't know if you do this. I don't know if you do this. Let me see setting. Your voice setting mute. Um, um, me feel this up people. You're not telling me. Alright, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do it. You don't have to tell me. Alright. Andrea says, too much television watching plus premeditated intentions. Listen. They are saying that the boy was being bullied. But the boy just got to school. You understand? He just started that new school. And he had to leave the other school because of the same kinds of threats. Because of these kinds of threats. He had to leave this school. So him leave the school, him leave that other school. I hope this school was told that he is a threat. He's a threat to their safety. I don't know. There's a lot of questions and still no answers. Because if you have a long gun like that and you have it in a bag, the bag cannot just be a backpack. It cannot just be a backpack. So when I that the gun, you tell me say nobody no see me come to school that morning with this bag. Maybe him parents drive him at the school the night before and him break in and go hide the bag. Yeah, me think he go hide the bag in at the school. And that's when he come out of the class. That's what happened when he come out of the class. Him go pick up the bag. I don't know how to exit near after this. How me exit near after this. Because yeah, right now I compromise my life, you know. How me do this? King, look how long me ask you how to do this and you not tell me. That's a enhance. More. Pause live gear. Flip camera mic. Pause. Settings. Comment about live activities. Oh my settings. Let me see settings. Ear voice. It not show me. Oh goodness. I don't know, I'm trying to find a way. I don't know, this how they give me all kind of vibes that I don't want. They give me all kinds of vibes that I don't want. But I don't know how to operate it. Is there something I can do? When you're there, yeah, apart from it something now. King, look at me and ask if you help me. Andrea, how me take care of this? I don't know how to take care of this. You ever see something like this? Effects, voice, effects, music. No, I don't want them there. Live, flip camera, mirror, settings, comment settings, moderator. Something wrong here, so but we don't know what it is, Andrea. Something is wrong here, and I don't know what it is. Come on, take off me off of the live. But I don't see how. It just not happening. What happened here, so? Me don't know if to do it. Me not see nothing. What is? Oh. Sure. Yeah, up down off of my live now, please. Where people them the what they hear go up on live all the time. Wanna help me now? How am I supposed to take this? How am I supposed to take that one down? Wanna help me now, please? Because near the live. Oh, you come. Where's Nia? What you say? You're lucky. I told me couldn't figure out. For up you off. I told me couldn't figure it out. You're lucky. Count your blessings. I told me couldn't figure it out. What happened to you now? What's up?
Understand them.
What kind of race?
Come and I say what they want to say. I mean, I understand. Everybody went like, but if you know them, they white is looking-ish. No. You know them people they were.
Where do I? The people them where do I?
We got some old man. I don't know. I don't understand. You know them people that even know people from Singapore. They don't know some. They call them Indian people.
Oh, they speak one different language. Oh my God, even. Oh, them did I talk to you? I want to play a match with you.
Yeah, but me can't understand them, so me just say God know this. Kind of uncomfortable.
Okay, them people they like play a heap of match. Cause some of them have nothing better to do. Evan, what's up? How you been? I haven't seen you in a hot minute, my sister. How you been? I'm so appreciative of you, my love. Just stopping by to say hi. Yes, I appreciate you, my love. How you been? Oh, you're there at work. Break over now. Okay, all right. It's a pleasure seeing you, my love. I haven't seen you in a long time. But just, mwah, mwah. Good to see you, my darling. Good to see you. I hope everything is good with you over there. I saw you all had a landslide over there. You all had a terrible landslide in Los Angeles the other day. I hope everything is good with you over there.
I want giant baby, I cannot manage.
Yeah, I want giant what?
No, look at. Can't manage him.
Where say I want giant baby where you can't manage?
What a me face, me baby, man.
How old that the baby is? How old that the baby
6
near?
months, but he's big, bad.
Oh, just feed him natural
6 months.
feeding. 6 months. Oh, you are
Alone, but then I say, overweight, he obese.
saying overweight. He's a kid. Once he start walk and run up and down.
So what if
Once he start walk and run up and down, he will lose the weight. No worry yourself about him. He's a little pitney if you have fat in organs, them still are developed. He's growing. Oh, you in Sacramento?
get the water for me?
So Sacramento didn't experience the landslide because it was in LA. Okay.
Get your water for me?
Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm glad you are safe, my darling. I'm glad you are safe. Ah. Talk to you later, my love. You be safe now. We'll talk later. All right. That's my friend Evan. I just wanted to talk to her a bit. But yeah, make we go back to the school shooting, Andrea. Andrea, me don't know if you did see the story. I talked about it a little bit ago before you came over.
Here, you talk, go.
Boa.
Go Paul or something. Like me, I wonder if I got him in a tabo.
Who, me? Me did I talk about Moses earlier. Me did I talk.
Something like Paul trick the people.
I don't part of Moses. Yeah, man, me did I talk about Moses earlier. Yeah, Moses a trickster. But I don't me I talk about right now. Me I talk about the boy will shoot up the school at Georgia. Andrea, you remember the little girl? Remember the little Jamaican girl down at Miami? I'm gonna find the article and post it. But there was a little Jamaican girl, her classmate, schoolmate, whatever, some other envious unkind girl created a fake Instagram account with the girl's name and posted on the account that she was gonna pew up the school, blah 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 blah. And once the police got wind of it, the police went to the school, took the little girl out of class, handcuffed her, and brought her to jail. All she was begging and saying, me? That can't be me. No, I would never do something like that. I never did that. You know, the police them have the authority. Them can check and find out the AP address and all these things. You know, them never do that though. Them carry the little girl because she was this. They carried her to jail and she sat in jail for must about 12 days. She's still on in a jail for. And then they're going to have the audacity to say, oh, they arrested her because she wasn't cooperating. How they must cooperate with something where she not guilty of? With something that she knows nothing about. And then you say she wasn't cooperating? She was this. And them carry her go to jail. Our mother had to be fighting tooth and nail to get to clear her daughter's name and all. And look at it. This boy walk up into that school. You understand? Before this boy go analyze those people, he posted all these threats online. And the police saw it with them own 2 eyes. And they saw that it was coming from his house. And they went to the house. And you hear the conversation the police them had with the daddy and the boy? Like they were old friends meeting up, going out for a drink. Yeah. There was no seriousness in the conversation. There was no concern considering the climate that we are in this country. There was nothing of that sort. They talked to the father and to the boy like they were old friends. And they left the boy. They never arrested him. They never investigated any further. They just left. And then this low IQ father. Me blame the little boy, but me blame the father. This low IQ father go and buy this kid a gun for Christmas. Like seriously? Instead of go buying this kid some books, you buy this kid a gun for Christmas. And this kid takes this gun and go to school. Go to school and unalive these people. Let me tell you, say, the daddy, if the son can't get the death penalty, give it to the daddy. If the son cannot get it, give it to the daddy. Yeah. Because the daddy is just as culpable as the son, if not more, because he's the adult in the situation. And him provide the weapon. Him provide the weapon for his son to commit this carnage. So therefore, he needs to pay a price. He needs to suffer the consequences of it. And now I saw earlier that they said they were looking for the mother. That they were going to arrest the mother. Yes. Boy, I come from a dysfunctional one. His mother and his father are probably sister and brother. Come from a dysfunctional home with them foolishness and come and you send your pitney go to school. You send your pitney go to school and next thing your pitney come home in a body bag. Like, are you kidding me? School, where your kids are supposed to be safe. When we were growing up, we never had those concerns. Never had those concerns. There's no reason for ordinary civilians to be walking around with AR-15s. You're not going to war. Where you walk around with an assault rifle for? Who you planning to assault? You got to tell me about your constitutional right, your much amendment to carry your gun, blah, 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 blah. Nonsense. Nonsense. And I think it's full time America needs to do like Australia. Remember what Australia did do? They made have one mass shooting. And the government put out a license and say, everybody, every private citizen, for carrying them gun. And anybody who not carrying them gun, anybody them catch you the gun. Straight to prison you go for a long time. Because there's no reason for civilians to be walking around with military style weapons. Uno nah go a war. Uno don't need it. You understand? One household have 10, 20 weapons. For do what? For do what? And then don't have one book inside. The father said, I'm only go 11th grade and do GED. Only go 11th grade and do GED. Imagine that. And you have 1 ton of gun in your house and you don't have one book. Some people just not have pitney, you know. Some people just not have pitney. Some people not have pitney. Because instead of not have children to come contribute positively to society, we no end up have children who come cause distress to society. So some of them not have pitney. Yeah, so me say. And it's absolutely crazy. Absolutely crazy. I know him get to sit down in a jail cell and the people have to go bury their children. Wife and husband have to go bury their spouse. Pitney have to go bury their parents. Like, are you serious? Are you kidding me? And him get to go sit down in a jail house and eat taxpayer food? Come on, man. Come on, man. I feel better right now if when them confront him, then they pew him. Yeah, I would have feel a whole lot better. But it is not what's good for the goose that is good for the gander in this situation. That's not the case. It is not what's good for the goose is good for the gander. It is one system for you and one system for you. That's how it is. Mm. But minister the people them over the talk with them there. And trust me, as time goes on, there are going to be more school shootings. There are going to be more school shootings because one thing with Americans, them in love with their guns, but they are not in love with their emotions. They don't know how to take care of their emotions, but they know how to take care of their guns. There are going to be more school shootings. And I hope that any other school shooting from now on, they make crumblies out of the parents of those children. Whether the parent, the guardian, whoever. Yeah. Search your pitney bag. Make sure say your pitney don't have any gun going to school. Yeah. Because someone have gun put on around on the house like it's a toy. Like it's a misplaced toy. As soon as have gun put on around on the house because no claims are no constitutional right for having a gun for defending yourself, blah blah blah. And then the poor children end up with the gun in their hands and disaster. And then disaster end up happening. Mm. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Kamala Harris to put in some kind of reform. Something where the guns are concerned. Something where the guns are concerned. Because we can't go on. And then I don't have the audacity to talk about, I send my condolences, I send my prayers. Fuck you and your condolences and your prayers. Pardon my language here. You understand? Nobody want to hear it. We do not want to hear it. Want to hear no condolences and prayer. How often you go have people's kids being unalive. People send them pitney at school for them pitney come back home. And because of no recklessness and foolishness, them pitney come back home in a body bag and then they come, oh my condolences. Oh my. Listen, keep it to yourself. Keep it to yourself. I would have wish one of you approach her like me and come to me about and come to me no foolishness about, oh my condolence. Condolence my foot. I don't want to hear it. We want reform. We want to ensure that this does not happen again. That's what we want to ensure about. I don't want to hear about no condolences. Condolences can bring back the people in Pitney. Prayer can bring back the people in Pitney. Why we not always only can pray after the fact? Where was no God when time the boy are going there with the assault rifle go analyze the people them? No more from myself no foolishness here. Go, I'm praying for them. I'm praying for them. Move from myself. No one here on the bloody foolishness. Parents get up now this Saturday night. Should I have them picnic in their house? Them picnic downtown in a ice box. And you want to extend condolences? We don't want no condolences. We want no condolences. We want gun reform. We want the gun one of them to stop being able to buy out parliamentarians. Yeah, we don't want them to be able to pay no money to no parliamentarian. And next thing, parliamentarian circumvent the thing. Because they might get paid from NRA. I know it's a bunch of crazy people. All I know what they talk about saying they don't want nobody take with them gun. It's a bunch of crazy people. Crazy people and weak people too. Mm-hmm. All right, me tell you say 11 o'clock is my bedtime, right? 11 o'clock is my bedtime. Okay, so I'm just gonna make me stay here so I ramble off my mouth and chat off my mouth the whole time. Me once done I say a chat. I don't know what that means, say. Now it is time for me to go to bed. It is
So
my
it's
bed.
March time.
Eh? Where's Ania?
You don't have no school. You don't have no school, I go.
Who me?
No weekend.
Child, all when a weekend me go on my bed go sleep. All when a weekend me have to get my beauty rest.
Not this.
You think me want to start look old and tired? No, sir. Me have to go lay down in my bed and me have to go lay down wherever me have to go lay down. In the bed, in the couch, on the floor, wherever. Me have to go lay down and go get my rest. See there, 11 o'clock. 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's going to be just 5 hours sleep. Tomorrow morning, Sunday, we might wake up 6 o'clock. We might wake up 5 o'clock. So that would give me like 6 hours sleep. Right? 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yes, 6 hours of sleep me I go get. 6 they get out. Maybe about 6 hours. I'm going to wake up maybe like 5:30. Mm-hmm. Alright. So people, we don't labrish
Alright.
now. We don't chat. Alright, Nia, take care of kids. And be safe, my love.
Alright, baby. Thank you.
Okay, sugar.
Yeah.
Alright,
Alright.
lovely
Give
people.
me the free.
Me done talk. I have said a mouthful. I have said enough. And so tonight, after I've said all of that, I'm gonna go to my bed. I'm gonna go take me a nap so that I can be up in time to see you all tomorrow morning. Okay, guys. Thanks to those of you who came into the live, those of you who stayed out on the outside looking in. I appreciate you. Thank you, Nia, for holding the screen with me. And to the rest of you all, thanks. All right. That's going to be it from me
You're
for
welcome.
tonight. Yeah, that's going to be it from me for tonight, my friends. Until next time, this is Trev from Trev Essesnce, where your journey matters. Have yourselves a great day, everybody, and I'll see you all again tomorrow. Nia, me gone. Okay, I will see you all again tomorrow.